Imagine, if you will, the paradigm that humanity might not forever inhabit this earth. What if our stay here is limited rather than limitless? Today, we plunge headfirst into this mind-stirring question, uncovering the foremost threats to our persistence and the potential remedies that could fortify our endurance. Our first obstacle: climate change. This isn't merely about unbearable summertime heat or fiercer tempests. It's about the essential mechanisms that uphold life on Earth, our climate rhythms, our oceanic heights, and even the air we so freely inhale. The World Meteorological Organization reports that global temperatures have risen by 1.2 degrees Celsius since the pre-industrial era, majorly contributing to the thawing of the polar ice caps. This melting phenomenon, particularly obvious in the Arctic and Antarctic regions, is leading to a surge in sea levels, endangering the existence of coastal metropolises across the globe. According to the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, sea levels have risen by approximately 8 inches since reliable record-keeping began in 1880. Moreover, extreme weather incidents, from catastrophic hurricanes to lethal heat waves, are becoming an alarmingly frequent reality, invoking havoc and distress. According to studies from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, the frequency, intensity, and duration of such events will increase if the current warming trends persist. This terrifying reality is compounded by the escalating levels of carbon dioxide, CO2, in our atmosphere. As revealed by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, CO2 levels have surged to their highest in 800,000 years, currently at an average of 414 parts per million. This rise is a direct result of human activities, primarily the burning of fossil fuels. Adding to this is the alarming rate of deforestation. The World Bank estimates that we are losing 18.7 million acres of forests annually, equivalent to 27 soccer fields every minute. This not only contributes to the rise in CO2 levels, but also disrupts countless ecosystems. Despite these chilling revelations, solutions are within arm's reach. By making the shift to renewable energy sources, curtailing waste, and planting more trees, we can impede the advancement of climate change and strive towards a more sustainable future. Now let's delve deeper into the issue of overpopulation. As of now, our planet is home to nearly 7.8 billion people, a number that is growing steadily. The resources to sustain this population are feeling the strain. With the rise in the number of humans, the demand for crucial resources like food, water, and housing is rapidly escalating, leading to them becoming increasingly scarce. For instance, freshwater sources are being depleted at an rate. The world's freshwater sources, which supply drinking water for billions and are crucial for agricultural purposes, are being drained faster than they can be naturally replenished. This depletion is not only causing water scarcity, but also affecting and disturbing ecological balance. Similarly, the demand for food is escalating, straining the global food production system. As per the Food and Agriculture Organization, food production will need to increase by 70% by 2050 to keep up with the swelling population. However, there are solutions in sight. By enhancing education, especially among women, and making planning resources more readily available, we can decelerate population growth. Currently, the global population is projected to reach 9.7 billion by 2050 and 11.2 billion by 2100. However, by slowing the population growth, we can ensure everyone has equitable access to the resources they require. Thirdly, we delve into the topic of nuclear warfare. As it stands, there are approximately 13,000 nuclear weapons globally. The potential for mass destruction is not just a mere speculation, but a chillingly real possibility. A nuclear war, should it occur, would not only lead to an astronomical loss of human life, but could very well render all life on Earth extinct. The reverberating impact of a nuclear war would be felt for generations to come, with long-lasting effects on our environment, climate, and overall planetary health. The key to mitigating this threat lies in diplomacy. Over the course of history, there have been more than 2,000 nuclear disarmament treaties signed, demonstrating a global aspiration to reduce the threat of nuclear warfare. However, these efforts need to be intensified. Today, there are 9 countries known to possess nuclear weapons, namely the United States, Russia, United Kingdom, France, China, India, Pakistan, Israel, and North Korea. These nations must strive to work together for a reduction and ultimately the elimination of nuclear stockpiles. They must also commit to resolving conflicts peacefully, to avoid any escalation into a nuclear war. Now, let's delve into the realm of artificial intelligence. AI presents a double-edged sword. On one hand, it has the potential to drastically reshape our lives for the better, bringing about revolutionary changes in various sectors, ranging from healthcare to agriculture. On the other hand, it could also introduce substantial threats. As per recent data, the global AI market size stands at an estimated $39.9 billion, revealing a rapid acceleration in AI development. However, with the growing sophistication of AI, there's a lurking danger that it could surpass human intelligence, brings forth unpredictable and uncontrollable scenarios. One of the most tangible risks is job displacement. A study conducted by McKinsey Global Institute estimates that around 800 million global workers could lose their jobs to automation by 2030. This potential for massive job loss requires us to rethink our socioeconomic structures and policies. Further, there are pressing ethical concerns surrounding AI. These include questions about privacy, bias, and decision-making transparency. For instance, how do we ensure that does not reinforce societal biases or invade personal privacy? The industries expected to witness the most disruption due to AI are manufacturing, agriculture, and healthcare. These areas will likely see the most significant shifts, both in terms of job roles and efficiency. So, what's the way out of this conundrum? The answer lies in robust regulations and ethical guidelines for AI development and use. It's essential to ensure that these powerful tools remain under the firm grip of human control, despite their potential to outstrip us in intelligence. As we arrive at the end of our expedition, realize that this is not a conclusion, but a commencement. Every single one of us has a critical role to play in ensuring the survival of humanity on our home planet Earth. By comprehending the challenges that threaten our existence and proactively participating in initiatives that steer us towards a sustainable future, we can influence the course of our destiny. There are several actions you can undertake that can make a substantial impact. Reducing your carbon footprint by opting for public transportation, cycling, or walking whenever possible, or even by incorporating more plant-based meals into your diet, is a significant leap in the right direction. By 2025, if 10% of the global population replaced meat consumption with plant-based foods, it would reduce carbon emissions by nearly 1 billion tons a year. You can also lend your support to renewable energy. By using solar energy to power your homes, installing energy-efficient appliances, or advocating for power, you're not just reducing the reliance on non-renewable resources, but also contributing to an industry that's poised to create 42 million jobs globally by 2050. Another aspect is advocating for peace and diplomacy. Encouraging dialogue over conflict, promoting peaceful coexistence, and discouraging the arms race can tremendously impact humanity's survival. Remember, a world without war is a world where resources can be channeled towards constructive ends like education, healthcare, environmental conservation. Currently, global efforts to combat climate change and promote sustainable development are ongoing. In 2019, renewable energy accounted for 27.3% of total global power output, and this is projected to rise to 49.4% by 2040. Yet there is still a lot to do. As of only 11% of the global population practices a vegetarian diet, a lifestyle change that can significantly reduce carbon emissions. Your actions, no matter how minute, hold immense power. Do not forget, that isn't something that spontaneously transpires, it is something we painstakingly craft. So yourself, what kind of future do you want to be a part of? The moment for change is here and now. The endurance of humanity on this planet may very well hinge on your actions.